Hi everybody, welcome back again. Right, just quickly show you what we're going to have for dinner today. Right, we've got a couple of pork loins there. I think I'm going to cook them off in the Tefal, and then just add a little bit peppercorn to sauce to them after. Well, a little bit carrot. Got these lovely new potatoes from the garden, which I'm just going to half serve them where they are once they're cooked. A few sprouts. We've got a little bit broccoli, and we've got some peas and sweet corn, frozen peas and sweet corn in there. I also had some smaller potatoes that came from the allotment. I've just softened them off, and I think I'll roast them off a little bit in the air fry. So let's crack on and get it done. Right, I've just put a dish, one of the pudding dishes in the oven. So that's warming up because I've knocked up some batter for the Yorkshire puddings. So we're going to have Yorkshire puddings with it as well. Right, so all we're going to do, off these potatoes, lovely little new potatoes these, we're going to cook straight in that pan. We're using the steamer so that it'll cook on the bottom. Kind of beat fresh potatoes as well from the garden, just delicious. We'll get them in there. Next what we'll do, we'll get our carrots peeled. So we'll just get these peeled, get them chopped up, and we'll get them in the steamer. And then get everything on to cook, and that should be everything away. Our lovely carrot peeled there. Got a little bit broccoli, which is going to go in there. Steamer. Carrots in the other side of the steamer. There we go. And then the sprouts is going to go on the one on top. So I'll get the other one out and get these on. That's everything ready to go on there. So we've got our potatoes in there. I just want a little bit of salt in the potatoes. And I'll get those on the top. So that's everything there. Got them the wrong way around. That needs to go on there. That needs to go on there. I'll get the lid on and get these away. And that's them on. Right, so all we're going to do with the pork, we've got it straight in the Tefal, and we're just going to brown it off in a Tefal. Once that's up to temperature, that'll brown that off, and then once it's browned off, we'll be adding some water and just cooking it off slowly, and that'll be lovely and tender. There you go, we're just searing the pork off in there now, just getting the fat a little bit crispy, and then we'll just sear the two sides so it's seared, and then cook it slowly in some water. We've added just a touch of water there now, and some onions. The water's just stopping the cooking process, so it's not going to carry on browning. We've got some nice colour on the pork there. We've got some onions in there which we're going to cook them in with. Got some water in there and set them out there. Right, we've now got our batter out. Made it up earlier for our Yorkshire puddings. So it was just plain flour, 3 eggs, a bit salt, pepper, a little bit water and a little bit milk all mixed together. So that'll be ready when the pudding tin comes out. We'll get that poured in there and get the puddings made. Be very careful, remember really hot oil there, so just be careful when you're pouring it out. In there we're going to have one big pudding between us. Get that back, straight back in the oven and let it cook away. And a little quick check on our pudding. Looking good. Not be long before that comes out. Right, that's the Yorkshire pudding out. That's all cooked and ready, so we'll cut that in half and we'll have half of that each. And I've got to say, it does look delicious. Right, we've got a little small roast potatoes in there, so we're just going to close the door and get them cooking. Away they go. Right, everything's starting to come together now, so that's the Yorkshire puddings on the plate there. Alright, let's have a check. That's hot. Just got to take out. Sprouts is cooking nicely there. Yeah, everything's looking good. Potatoes look nearly ready. All cooking away nicely there. Got the peas in now, so it shouldn't be long before everything's ready. Tefal's doing its thing now. We've got 3 minutes left on the little roasty potatoes that we've got in now. And then it'll be time to serve everything out once that's finished. Lovely potatoes out there, we've got our little sprouts there. We'll get this all plated up now. That's all pork. I took it out of that cooker now. We'll just get this on. I'm going to serve this right on top of the Yorkshire pudding. Same again. And girls, right on top of the Yorkshire pudding. And I'm going to drain the onions out and we'll get the onions served on that as well. Just about all served there. You're just putting that peppercorn sauce, lovely thick peppercorn sauce over the top there. We've got our roast potatoes, boiled potatoes. We've got peppercorn sauce on top of the pork there. We've got our little onions, pork, Yorkshire pudding. We've got our luscious vegetables round there. Absolutely delicious. And thanks for viewing, everybody. Cheers now. Bye.